All right. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day as well. So, I get asked a lot of questions day to day in stream and how I navigate these situations and what have you. And I've gotten this one a lot. And the question is, what do you do when you feel burned out, or how do you avoid burnout, or you know, what are the warning signs of burnout? Um, if you are not familiar with my streaming content or my daily content, I stream 7 days a week between 5 and 8 hours a day, and I've done that for the past three and a half years almost. Well, two and probably 3 years solid. This is going to work for all kind of careers, by the way. Um, but as a designer, as an artist, um, one way I deal with it is every day, every single day, I do something for myself. I love creating and designing so much, but I usually do it for other people. I take an hour or two just to scribble whatever I want to do, as for as long as I feel good about it, and I still have time to do my actual work. I do that to stave off the burnout, which actually ups my productivity. So I get to work 7 days a week. And it's very simple. I just open up a canvas blank, and I have an idea earlier. I'll scribble it down. I'll take a couple seconds. I'll start just let my hand move. I don't really expect anything from it. It's just good for my mental health to work on things that have nothing to do with anybody's expecting from me. It's only for me. The time I'm putting in is only for me. I do some of the stuff off stream too, but this stuff is only for me. So that means, most importantly, taking time for yourself and taking time aside for yourself to explore some ideas, and to do things without expectation. A lot of the social media landscape is driven by expectation on how your audience is going to react to something. Are they going to be receptive or non-receptive? And that puts a lot of stress on you. I don't put that stress on myself for this reason. I create just to create. I don't create things that I want to make to appease my audience. Not solely. I mean, sometimes I do it because I think it's funny. And even then, I'm like, well, I think they're pretty funny to do, so I still do it anyway. But I try not to jump on too many trend trains, because when you're chasing that social media engagement and you're trying to do things that are you don't have your heart in, that means and this goes even for fandoms. If you are in a fandom but you're losing love with that fandom, and you decide to branch out with your content, there's a lot of stress attached, because your audience is going to react. They may react poorly. They may react well, but you put extra stress on yourself expecting a certain reaction. And I will say this: expectations will drain you of all your creative energy, and will pretty much sap your will to do anything independent. It will sap your will to do anything independent. If you're chasing the if you're chasing the I need to get likes on this thing, the engagement thing, it's going to be a very, very painful ride, and you're going to burn out super fast doing things you don't like, drawing or doing content on topics you're not interested in. if you look to any popular content creator in the past 2 years or 2 years ago, when Fortnite was the everything, and you had these very popular content creators on stream getting all these kills and wins, and like, oh, they're destroying their competition. But they're having a terrible time because they don't like the game, they're not interested in it. If you lose passion for something, it's probably a good idea to stop doing it. There's a line to find, but sometimes you might fall out of passion with it for a little bit. But um, if it's hurting your well-being, it's going to slow you down. It's going to slow you down. Well, some people lose passion with lots of different things, but taking your time to find out what you want to do and then doing it well for yourself is going to be one major step to avoiding burnout. Secondly, exercise. A good exercise routine is going to help you out mentally and help stave off that stress. Exercise is one of the least appreciated things we can do for each other. You don't need a gym for this. Movement is going to help your brain get the serotonin up your brain, make you feel better. You're going to feel more creative. You're going to be able to do so many more things just with a simple little 30 minutes a day, 45 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day of just getting up, moving around, stretching out, and getting your mind ready for the task, and getting your mind ready for the task ahead of you. I'm on a small break right now, 3 weeks, because I had a 12-week program, so I take 2-3 weeks off to my body heal, so I'm not stressing my body 12 months in a row with heavy lifting. But I power lift for my mental well-being as well as my physical well-being. So that's number 2. That is how I am able to stream for 6 to 8 hours every day and not go completely insane. I take time for myself to draw the things I want to draw, animate the things I want to animate, and still remain relaxed while having copious amounts of caffeine run through my body. Number 3, I don't have these numbered, but one thing that's going to help you avoid burnout is, this is going to be one of the harder ones, are finding like-minded individuals to chat with, hang out with, but you don't want to rely on these people for your to up your social interaction or to up your social status or your online media status. In this day and age, it's kind of hard for anybody to get a foot in. Get your big dogs up top. They're doing X, Y, and Z, and you want to be like them. You're like, oh man, I'm doing this and that and the other. Hey, could you retweet my tweet? And could you check out my stream? Could you host me? Could you rate me? That is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is finding people that are of the same mind as you. In a positive sense. To help you navigate the weird terrain of content creation. Being an artist, being a designer, that you can confide in and talk to and not expect anything from. I don't care if you have 100 followers or 200,000 followers. The important thing is that you get to speak to somebody that you're like-minded with. This can help you put other things that you're doing in a better perspective and ask advice of people that aren't yourself. Because asking advice and being objective with our own content is it's very hard. So we can be extra hard on ourselves on what we do when we produce, and we start to like get these thoughts of denigration, and stress starts to build up, which just lights the fire under us and just turns it'll turns to a crisp. We'll burn out that much more faster. So having a healthy relationship with other people doing the same thing you do, but not relying on those people to help boost your signal. If they want to, good. If they don't, that's okay too. We used to call those friends back in the day. So finding a good social circle to chat with is important. And I'm going to go with number 4. Am I numbering these right? Who knows? But number 4. Putting some distance between what you do online and what you do offline is important. As somebody that runs a business in content creation and design with clients, I have notifications turned off on my phone after a certain hour. I'm just like, no phone calls, no texts. If you want to reach me, you get a call 3 times to like trigger an explosive warning or something like that. So I put a cold stop between this hour and this hour. If you want to talk to me about a project, it better be between this hour and this hour. The time before that is my mental health time. The time after that is my mental health time. So when I get off a stream, I work out. Typically, I play a couple games of Destiny. I do a little Crucible, just to unwind this mess. Or I'll chat with my buddies in Discord, and I'll sketch some concepts. Just kind of let my hand do whatever it wants to do. Those small steps allow me to do what I do 7 days a week for 3.5 years. If I were living a less healthy lifestyle, I'd probably be at the doctor a lot more, actually. Number 1. But if I were living a less healthy lifestyle, I'd be way more stressed out, and I wouldn't be able to produce as much content as I do. It would be way more stress induced, on top of like having clients to produce work for, on top of all of that. So those are all super important to avoiding this. And the mental trick that helps me also avoid burnout is the way I frame the things I do every day. I kind of trick my brain into a lot of things I get to accomplish. And when I say I trick my brain, when you use the phrase, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, you're kind of setting yourself up for stress. It might not feel like a lot of stress, but you're set up for a stress response where I'm on the clock now, I've got to get this, and this done. Instead of, oh man, it's almost 4 o'clock. I get to hang out with my community and make some stuff. You're like, how does that change things? The way I frame it is, I'm not saying I have to get to work at 4 o'clock. I'm saying, man, people are expecting me, and I would love to talk to them. I'll have a cup of coffee, play some tunes, and just make some stuff. Or, it's almost 4 o'clock. I get to hang out with my community and play some Apex, or play some Destiny, or play Minecraft, or whatever, or get to talk to my community. Content creators are in a very special position that they get to hang out with 2 people, 4 people, 4,000 people every day. They come to see your face and talk. That can be stressful if you're putting a lot of extra stress on yourself. I show up for them, but I show up for myself as well. So I don't put the stress on me that the community may think they're putting on me. So I disengage those extra layers of stress. I don't expect people to be there. I don't expect people to see my tweets. I don't expect people to watch this YouTube video. I release all expectations, which, if you're making content for a long time and you're not getting much traction, it will cause you to burn out as well. But if you're making things because you're just having fun making them, like I like doing these talks, and I like to respond. Sometimes the response isn't what I expect. I'm like, oh man, that's kind of cool. Oh man, that's not that cool. I'm like, oh, that's you watched it. You're here. You're watching the thing, and I appreciate you. If you're not here, I hope you thought about me. If not, I understand. Life's busy. You know, I take a more zen approach to content creation, streaming, design, and so forth. That keeps my mind healthy. And keeps the stress levels down. So I hope that helped. Yeah. So that's my little video on avoiding and dealing with burnout. News. We passed 250 students on my emo course. So thank you very much, guys. I cannot believe we have over 250 students in the emo course. It hit 1 year 2 weeks ago. We are doing our monthly tablet giveaway this upcoming Friday. We give away a tablet every month. And the X Grinder t-shirts for pre-order are almost here, so I can ship them out. I think that's all of our news. Maybe one day I'll start writing some things down and taking notes for things to talk about in the stream. But as you can see, I have my King's Coast coffee here. This is the only coffee I drink. It is my only sponsor, and you can use my 10% off code Conquer, KHANQUER, or you don't have to. Either way, you're gonna get a good cup of coffee because I highly recommend it. I don't get a lot of money from the sponsorship. I just really like the coffee. So use the code. Don't use the code. Just when you drink it, just say thanks, because I hooked you up with a good cup of coffee. All right, guys. Have a great day. Have a good week. Hope this week goes well for you. We're moving into the middle of February, and let's see what the rest of the month brings. Have a good day.